Hello, welcome everyone. This is Hodora and we are back into Honkai Star Rail. We got a new, what do you say? Trail-based continuance today. Together with new banner and most anticipated character for me, Mars 7, the new form. I think she's gonna be unlocked after the event, but I have to finish this quest first. So we're gonna do the quest, then the event, unlock March, build her, and let's see how strong can she be. I pre-farm a little bit. I don't think I have enough gear to fully upgrade her yet, but we will see. We will see. That is a goal for today. So let's start. All right. First we go here.
Phew.
All right.
What's up, Pom Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou La Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
Aww. Also,
It's been a while, my
I think
friends on the Astral Express.
I
How's
turned
your
off the
trailblazing expedition
BGM
going?
during my play time off stream and I forgot to turn it back on. Sorry about the silence.
Soon, the Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Aww. Yes, nice. We
Wow,
missed
things
the
are getting
festival on
lively.
Pinacone
We've barely
anyway.
recovered from the family's Charmony Festival, and we're already being invited to another special event.
Trailblazing is all about having fun. I'm still recovering from the trauma caused by the last festivity.
Yeah, me too. But wait, won't it look unprofessional if we attend 2 ceremonies in a row? Aren't we supposed to be focused on restoring astral charts and doing some serious scientific exploration?
So we should leave March behind to take care of the express?
Darling, are you interested in participate in the festival?
Hey, that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, right? Why not Monday? I think Monday is the worst one.
Crisis by holding the war dance there, demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
No need to worry. The war dance is not like the Charmony Festival with all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships. Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taikian Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
Oh. So this really happened after Penacony.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off.
Ron May?
However, it may take a few weeks.
Aw, so that means we're not going to the Lafu.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, Marge. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony.
Oh.
So here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Lafu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron Mei and fulfill our promise.
Huh?
Meanwhile, you,
How?
March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
Wait, then no one left for Pom Pom.
What do you two think?
I want to play with Leviathan Fossil too.
Himeko and Mr. Yang will be busy with serious research. Besides, fossils can't compete with martial contests when it comes to fun,
Hey, you
right?
don't know about that?
Plus, you're the only one with so many friends on the Lafu. I'll be lost if you don't come along. You've got to lead the way.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to warp to the Xianzhou Lafu.
But how did Himeko and... How are you two gonna go to Ruan Mei?
Kalinga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
So Leviathan is also a mystery being in this galaxy? Maybe. Combination between two adult being with complex jargon. Have a safe trip, you too.
Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring a few back
Aw,
as
thank
souvenirs
you.
for you.
Okay, let me turn back the BGM. This silence is killing me. Okay. At least can't you tell me how you're gonna get there?
Kalinga Abyss.
Not the same thing. Wait. We can skip now? Wait, really?
Himeko really
Oh no,
knows how
just
to
the one
convince
we already
people.
watched. Okay.
Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Don Hung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Lafu, right?
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by yourselves? I don't think
Nice.
so.
The trio back together.
Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance, to show that the Xianzhou Luofu is stable and safe. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Aww. Oh,
Coming back
that's
to this
quick.
place brings back so many memories. You know?
So here's something for all of you. A poem by Mars 7.
Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through when we first arrived on the Xianzhou. This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say.
Oh, come on, don't jinx it.
I'm just hoping for the best. You're the one jinxing us.
Really? Skyfaring Commission notice the Express. Are you guys on Rafu? Quick with news, eh? And the Zero sent me to welcome you all at Skycliff Heaven. Okay.
Is the Starskip Haven
Ooh,
always
that
this
is so many
crowded?
people.
Oh, there's so many people here. I can barely hear anything.
Yanqing said General Jingyuan sent him to welcome us, but where is he?
Let's wait for him in front of the loom. It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
Hey, you guys, hold on a moment.
Pepechi on Lawful. Oh,
Did
nice.
they just call us?
I love
Look
it
at their
that we
outfits.
got to see a variety
from
of
Honeycomb,
species now
right?
that we know about them.
Are you familiar with the Xianzhou Lafu?
Instaron too. Not Instaron. What is the name again? Instaraton. Insteliton, something like that. I don't remember.
We know a little bit about it. What do you need?
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've
Yeah,
heard of it.
Insteliton.
We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Lofu?
Should we? Nah, that sounds like a lot of burden.
We did, but the locals were all like, come on, there's nothing worth seeing on the Lafu. It's so boring here.
Ha! Can't blame them. If someone asked me what's there to see on Penacony, I'd probably struggle to answer too.
That's
Aw.
why we're asking fellow tourists.
Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Lofu fighter jet.
We fight on that? Really? Oh, actually that makes sense. Because if you remember from the trailer, we saw Facial on the gate on the dock of the ship when at the end, right? Before she fight the boss or something. So it's even larger than normal.
No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet. It's got to be larger than a civilian star skiff.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
We're
Also,
looking
I
for unique
still
experiences that you
thinking
won't
about
find
rolling
on
for you,
Penacony.
Lee, or
Our
not.
clients love these kinds
Since
of
we're
dream
gonna
bubbles
see
the
her
most.
in this story, I gotta keep my opinion and decide later.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Yeah, I think our room alley is quite nice.
Good idea. The everyday vibe of the Aurum Alley is a rare find on the planet of festivities.
Everyday vibe. Yeah, our clients have had their fair share of adrenaline-pumping dreamscapes. Maybe something down to earth would touch their hearts.
The food is nice too, you know.
Thanks for the suggestion. We'll head to the Aurum Alley to gather materials. Maybe we'll run into each other there in a couple of days.
Look, Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
Okay.
Here you are! Everyone, this way! Hey everyone, it's been a while.
What?
Well, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But, Yanqing, are you?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
We've only been away for a few months.
Yeah, you definitely taller.
Really? The General is always worried I won't grow much taller. But I keep telling him not to worry about it. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy, things are a little hectic.
Seriously, I've never seen the Lafu so lively before.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jingyuan chose this timing.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar. With the war dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The General said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Lafu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way,
Aw.
the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings.
So what? Yao Xing?
Yeah, The Xianzhou Yaoqing is a major force in hunting down abominations, and is always engaged in conflicts across the cosmos. Although it's a member of the Xianzhou Alliance, I don't know much about it. But Madame Yukong from the Skyfaring Commission mentioned that the Yaoqing always sends back reports of great victories, which is quite impressive. I heard General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is a young and dauntless lady.
Fox
My
Lady.
peers say
I'm
that
looking
she's
forward
like a
to her.
goddess of war,
See her.
capable of crushing dozens of abominations with a single punch. I wonder if it's true. If only I could witness her prowess with my own eyes.
How about eat it yourself?
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
Yanqing and Girlie. Hello, Starly. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I don't know about their XP, but I heard that their XP in Honkai is married couple.
I'm
Yang Qi
sorry
and
for
Girlie?
talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum.
So in this world, they
He's been
try
eager
to
hear
put them
about
together
how the
too,
Express
maybe.
has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Yeah. You pretty much the same in that regard.
I agree.
Oh damn, that a lot of people.
All units, assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
I just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
Do you need some help? You want me at Jinx at Marsh?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We'll go with you.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
I thought there gonna be more action scene. Oh, you mean the fight between both of them? Yeah, there is 9 couple, right? What is this? Moon Rage. You need enter. Moon Rage. Apply 1 stack.
Borison? Why are there Borison here?
What are those for?
Now.
Or maybe I'll take it off! Oh!
Retribution will find you. Ill fate descend.
Relax.
Not good.
Oh, why is the cutscene audio? Wow! She just throw that big sword.
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
She just steal it. Okay, let me check my setting. Why is that audio so loud? Maybe it's related to this one? Maybe.
Wait, my sword.
Yeah, her fighting style is really
Let's
cute,
just
right?
get
She
down to
just
business first.
random bushes go.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
I still debating to pull for her or not. I might try, but if I don't get her that
While
far,
we appreciate your
we will see.
rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to
But I
detain
feel like
us
I have to
and
use a
our
lot of
cargo?
resources in order to build Marsh.
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack.
Oh, IPC. Okay.
Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
Oh, but this shipment isn't even meant for the Luofu. And it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
According to the protocol, All cargo arriving on the Luofu must go through inspection.
But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisons.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
Okay.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
It's my
Oh,
fault.
someone with a
We let our
face.
guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this captain. This incident involves the Ju Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Liu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain.
You are
Here's what
suspicious.
An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving.
The
Ju
league.
Ming's diplomatic vessel came
I
to the rescue.
see.
They fought off the
2.5
Borisin pirates and
kid.
imprisoned them on their ship.
I didn't see the animation. But even if I don't see any leak, I really have a weak spot for white fog lady and a sexy doctor.
So, an IPC
So yeah,
ship was
I
attacked by
try
the
to
Borisin
save
near
my
Luofu.
Jade for
Can the
both
Ju
of
Ming
them.
envoys save them?
And hopefully can get like E0
Sounds
S1 or
complicated.
something for both of them.
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Ju Ming diplomatic ship.
They deserve to
adhering
have their
standard
signature right
procedure,
tone, not the
docked
normal
at the
common one.
passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borisin desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport Starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make
Ah.
sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others.
Spoil
so
the
that Seed of
story
Divine
or
Foresight
the
can have a better
kid.
understanding of
The kid you
situation.
can, the story you can't. Okay.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yanqing.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
Do you call them Bolisin?
Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of
Borisin,
abundance,
okay.
and we've been fighting them for a very long
I'm
time.
not gonna remember that.
The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. And their presence has faded over the
They are
years.
that strong?
But
Really?
who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship
But
near
if
the
you
Xianzhou
compare them to the
Luofu.
swarm, is that
Such a brazen attack seems
ability to reproduce
unusual
that
to me.
amazing?
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left
Enemy of
unchecked.
Foxians. Interesting.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borisin?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way,
Why can't
the
I
young
fight
lady
each
who
other?
just
The
appeared,
Borisin
she
is
took my
the
sword.
wolf right?
Thinking of
From
filing a
the look
lost
of it.
property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
Maybe they are ancestor of Lycon. Different game.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
Yeah, their design is quite interesting. Chinese werewolf, right? You go file a report and I go fetch some popcorn. It's gonna be quite a show.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. Alright, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
Yeah, I don't think there's many people who can throw that big sword around. And that guy is suspicious.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
But he is Foxian. He shouldn't be together with Borison, right?
Success and failure.
Heal. Nice. Have I done that thing? Maybe. There's so many things I miss in Lawful. Because it was the part that
It's been a long
I
journey.
stopped playing during
Thank
Lawful
you
and
for your
come back like 1.5 or 1.6, I don't
Don't
remember.
mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
Yuli bows loud with that massive sword. Who knows, maybe the middle might be hollow, right?
General, I brought our guests from the Express.
Or maybe there are
Oh,
script with
I'm
some
sorry
rune
for my
for
bad
gravity
timing.
control.
I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
There's some setting like that, right? Gravity controllable sword. I don't remember if I heard that from where. How is everything going, General?
All is well when you have friends coming from afar. Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
Aww.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who
Is
come to
he
attend
like
the
those typical weak old man that is really OP? Like in
Huayan is
Hunter
not
Hunter
only
or
one of
something
the
like that.
Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
Oh,
It's
that
my
how.
honor to meet you, General Huayan.
Glad to meet you, General.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Lawfu, the same as all of you.
Is he
So,
one of the
these
playable
three are the
character
ones you
from the
mentioned bring
shadow
you in?
that they leak?
The
Not leak,
heroes who
they
helped
give
soothe
us
the
a sneak peek
Ambrosial
before.
Harbor crisis?
Indeed.
Ah,
There's Don Hung,
she's here.
March 7th, and him. Without their help, I'm afraid the Law Fu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Lawfu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
Aww.
You're more than welcome, General Huayan.
And this
I wonder
young
how
friend
much
is?
Dan Hang remember about his past life right now.
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Law Fu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Girlie.
Hello.
It's you!
Oh, it's
Now the
you.
rom-com start.
Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Huh?
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield.
What is that logic?
As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yunli. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Lafu's swordmasters.
What did you just say?
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword, so you don't deserve it.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful, because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
So, are we siding with Girlie because we have a Yanqing board fight, but we don't have Girlie board fight, right?
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
Why are you so soft on her?
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship, most notably the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yunli, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say she definitely has that fiery edge.
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yunli is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered. So please forgive her if
I
she's
didn't
being
expect her to be this fairy from the start, though.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yanqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yunli to the inn? I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd
Are you trying to play matchmaker right now,
for
Jingyuan?
helping the Law Fu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yunli. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's
better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to
Oh, are we
visit
gonna meet Ling
Lingsha.
Cha?
She just arrived in the Lawfu and could use some help settling in.
Yangqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the artisanship
I'm excited
commission
if we
for
got to
me.
meet Ling Cha.
I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting and wish to have their cargo back. See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Lawfu has no intention of violating their rights.
I'm on it.
So, hello, little
This
kitten.
trip is totally worth it. Compared to the Juming, the Lawfu is so much livelier. But it's a shame the Lawfu swordmasters don't seem that great.
Glad to meet you.
Glad to meet you too. Are you here to participate in the war dance?
No, I'm just here with the popcorn to watch.
So, you're not a participant? You look like you know your way around a fight. Well, you can still sign up. The Cloud Knight's ring is always open to outsiders.
What is the Fame View Octet?
That's how outsiders refer to my peers in the Juming Cloud Knights and the Artisanship Commission. We all train under Grandpa's guidance, learning the art of craftsmanship and swordplay. That's how we got that title, I guess. Just don't mention it in front of Grandpa. He always says that empty titles bring pointless challenges and conflicts. We Juming swordmasters pride ourselves on the success of the group over the individual.
Aww. Aren't you coming with us?
I
Only
have
let
something
me
to do.
accompany you. I'm quite
Besides,
interested
little
in the...
Yanqing doesn't seem too happy about me tagging along.
But you did take his sword.
Yeah, you're right. I took it with my skills. So I guess you can say I'm a robber or something. How dare he imply I'm a thief?
Huh?
Totally different.
So you fine being called a robber, but you're not fine being called a thief. That is interesting.
Besides, the sword seems scared of its own master. I'd like to ask him. You claim to cherish your sword as your life, yet you don't even recognize the state it's in right now? I didn't intend to keep his sword. I was planning to take this chance to return it to him. But now, I've changed my mind.
Is the sword poorly maintained or something?
I'll give that poor flying sword some proper maintenance. I won't consider returning the sword unless he learns how to say please, hello, thank you, and sorry. So he can forget about it for now.
Okay. You scratch your head, feeling a tingling sensation of your scalp at the thought of impending trouble Yang Qi will face. While you distracted, the young girl already wandered off on her own, her whereabouts unknown. Come on, I want to go meet Ling Cha. Man, I need to stick with this kid again.
This is the report Qingzu just sent me. Let me take a look. Looks like the General has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Yeah?
Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble. Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Yeah.
It is the Lawfu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the marshal?
Oh,
You're overthinking it, Jingyuan.
okay, you can
As I
open your
said,
eyes.
I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives. However, I have no clue what the Yaoqing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you.
Oh.
The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Luofu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yaoqing, she has come specifically for you.
Huh. I wonder why.
Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Ah, the soft guy.
As soon as she disembarked
And
from
the guy that looked like a solo
she
leveling
mentioned having something to
protagonist.
attend to and simply disappeared.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's
Moza.
Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
Oh, you can open your eyes too. Okay.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Aw. Interesting.
Drat. I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword.
I don't think you will ever get your sword back.
Unacceptable. Every sword is precious to me. If it weren't for the General's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson in swordplay.
I think you will lose. Sorry.
By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the General seemed a little reserved. Could it be because of Elder Huayan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhuming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yaoqing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jing Yuan, just like the crew, right?
Well, they are General Marsh.
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Donshu's rebellion and Fentilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance. Only a single piece of incontrovertible evidence remains, creating an endless source of potential complications.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Luofu? Implicating Jingyuan
This
himself.
is so complex. Why?
Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish.
Oh, we can vow for Jing Yuan, right?
The General must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Aw, I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Juming diplomatic ship has arrived, and rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Juming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Danheng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything.
Well, that's true.
Did I say something wrong? Again?
You are a real master of conversation.
Miss March is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will
Well,
cause
we
trouble
know
for the
quite a
Express.
lot of people from IPC, don't worry.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
Brag all you want, but don't drag me into this.
Hey, who's bragging? Anyway, this time it'll just be a few ordinary IPC workers. Surely you don't think they'll be even trickier than Aventurine, do you?
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Where?
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people?
One moment. I just saw something. Oh no. Oh no. I forgot I haven't do any any farming today because there is a... How many do I have? Okay, I need to go here.
I think I get it.
Since we have
Looting a burning
the
house,
maintenance in the
right?
morning my time, so I haven't done any of this. Let's do this real quick. This looks fine, right? And let's turn off auto so that I can do this
Perhaps you
with my
still
hand.
humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Don't let me down.
Feeling spiffy?
I have something for you.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile.
Oh.
Not bad.
Let's play for a while.
I'll see you off.
Time for a lesson.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Nothing major. Eternal step. Dead return!
Lose some, win some. Time for an overhaul.
Bending the rules. You won't get away.
We? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Alright, start with this.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Self-inflicted misery.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
This party is quite nice. They just keep repeating.
I'll go easy this time.
Who's the little backstabber? You won't get away.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
We? There's no backing out now. For me or you. Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I wonder if there are any team that do faster than this. Enemy weak to lightning and fire. Nah, let's just keep using this. Let me do 2 runs so that
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
we're not gonna be surplus even after we're done with the stream tonight.
I always deliver.
Feeling spiffy?
Let's settle this.
You won't get away.
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time for a lesson.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Time for an overhaul.
Let's play for a while.
Where there's a will, there's a way. We? There's no backing out now. For me or you. Perhaps you still don't... Humanity never conceals its desire to
That's
control the
gonna keep
heavens, and I'm
the
no
attack going,
exception.
right?
Misery.
Nice.
You won't get away.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Did that hurt? Feeling spiffy?
You chose the...
I have something for you.
Okay.
Who's the little backstabber?
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Bending the rules.
We?
Oh,
There's no
the
backing out
cleaving is so nice.
for me or you. Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Okay, that's good enough. We can use this. Okay, whatever left, we're gonna use them to farm for Marsh. Oh, it's Lises. Okay, okay. One moment, I need to remove all this notification mark. What else? Switch your event. No, I don't care. Okay. Let's go back.
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
Ugh, that toxic voice sounds familiar. Haven't I heard it before in Arum Alley?
You know what? This isn't my
Nah,
first
that's
time
the
dealing
voice
with
the
the
tail
Sky Bearing
bracelet now.
Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways, but straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance.
Are we talking the same language right
Keep
now?
detaining my cargo, and I'll file a complaint directly with your general.
Scott, what are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Why do I keep running into you? You're staying on the Xianzhou, are you? What terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
Well, I heard you're in trouble.
They're in trouble? No, it's me. I'm the one in trouble.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I was sent here to deal with the IPC protest, Miss Shikui. What's going on here?
As you know, this IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin and rescued by the Juming's diplomatic ship. Then the Cloud Knights were instructed to bring it back to the dock for repairs and inspections. And this is Mr. Scott, the person in charge of this transport ship.
So, you're Scott. I've heard him mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Lafu before? Why did you come back?
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology!
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double-check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Lafu. We'll just fix the ship and be on our way. We won't unload our cargo here.
But you'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again. How can we just leave unchecked items sitting here?
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection,
I think
no
we
way
should
for the Skyfaring Commission to
side
arrest the
with
cargo.
lawful here because this is lawful land, so you should abide by lawful law, right?
Oh, really? Fine. If anyone lays a finger on that shipment, they'll have me to deal with. It doesn't matter if it's mechanical or biological. It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous regulations.
You're gonna file a complaint too?
This Mr. Scott seems stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC.
Well, I know a thing or two about convincing Scott.
I heard how you helped O'Malley. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
It's our jobs again. Hello. Do you remember me? Oh, what is this? Negotiation. Moral is higher. Okay. Okay, we just keep...
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property rights.
Aww. I see. So we don't have a choice to shoot a dialogue, but what way should we convincing him to? Huh? Let's try the first one.
The Alliance can sign a non-disclosure agreement with you. That way, you won't have to worry about any infringements, right?
We can sign a mutually acceptable non-disclosure agreement in accordance with the IPC's rules.
Well, that makes sense, but how can we trust you to honor the terms? Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your lives.
Uh-huh. Just skip listening part and resort to good old violence. Skyfaring Commission can play compensation. What is his argument point again?
Don't underestimate Cienjo technology. Even if they need to dismantle your cargo, the Artisanship Commission can easily put it back together.
Yeah, go ahead and brag about their skills. After all, you're just a negotiator they hired. But I'm different. I'm an IPC member, and my fleet has accepted this transportation.
Oh, that not work. Okay.
Naturally, I need to be responsible for the integrity of every piece of cargo. Besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the Intelligentsia Guild to be present?
Okay then.
I'm pretty tight with Dr. Ratio from the Intelligentsia Guild. Almost like
that not
family.
work.
Doesn't that make me practically a member of the Intelligentsia Guild too?
What's all this nonsense? Even if you were married to him, you still couldn't represent the Intelligentsia Guild. We both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC and the Cienjo operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations. If I make an exception and allow you to inspect the car...
So let's try this. Double the result. Skip this round. Oh, I see. Let's try.
Could you repeat that?
How about this?
Since the Intelligentsia Guild entrusted the cargo to the IPC for transportation.
Let me tell you something. As stated in Article 17 of the... Well, only protect the integrity of the goods and prevent anyone with ill intent.
Aw,
As for
this
whether
is
the cargo itself
interesting.
poses a security threat to the destination, we both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC...
Okay, then we can double the result of this round negotiation.
Your logic is too confusing for any.
Okay, follow regulation because that's how IPC operate.
Everyone has their own set of rules. Now that you're on their turf, shouldn't you follow their rules too?
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Xianzhou, but if I violate the IPC regulations, I'll be in deep trouble when I get back.
Okay.
Well, you guys sure know how to argue your case. Fine, I'll allow you to do the security inspection. It's just that, I need some time to sort things out. This is a big deal. Let me talk to headquarters first.
So, Mr. Scott, are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Xianzhou as soon as your ship is repaired? To avoid the Skyfaring Commission's inspection?
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go, as long as they don't break any laws.
Yeah, you've got some insight there. Who are you again?
Oh, let's go.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lingsha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
Could she be?
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Xianzhou Zhuming.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself.
Where Girlie?
It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Aww. Why are you so agitated, Yanjin?
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable attitude, we could have sidestepped that altercation just now. Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat, or when all biological activity expires. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Yeah, this guy is long-lived species, so 47 years is not that long.
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades. Have some confidence in yourself.
Oh, I like
Typical
her.
of a long-life species, your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do. I'll be demanding double compensation from the Skyfaring Commission for every minute wasted.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott...
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right?
Thank, bro.
Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman. Bro, just do the inspection.
This lady is really something else.
Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off.
Can I use Linsha in here? Terror Grave attack the caster of Terror Grave. Ah. Oh, I see.
Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise. I always deliver.
So we need some kind of cleansing for this, maybe.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Eternal sleep, the
Dead return!
So there will be two lightning, wind, and imaginary. That means my dot team gonna work really well here. Let's change back after this fight.
receive divinity.
Yes, I owe you one.
Repay. I'll see you off.
Just a graze. Time
Eternal
for an
sleep,
overhaul.
the dead return!
Perhaps you still... Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Feeling spiffy?
We? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
You chose the wrong...
I have something for you.
Who's the little backstabber?
Oh. Okay, so people with Terror Grip need to attack, otherwise they're gonna go into a debuff state. Ah,
Don't let me down.
I see.
I'll see you off.
Well, we can cleanse that, right? Let's try.
Bloom.
Yep, we can.
Eternal
Easy
sleep.
then.
Dead return!
Team power. Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Oh, okay.
Nothing major.
So at the start of that next turn, they're gonna do that. Alright.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Feeling spiffy?
Barely felt it.
Alright, let's go back to our dot team.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Emperor Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared. I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
Why do you say that?
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
Ah.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Luofu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge.
Is Ling
I had a
Cha?
feeling that the
Okay, Ling Cha
IPC
still
members
here.
would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Lingsha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yenqing to be so...
Cute. Young. Miniature. Young.
Yeah, exactly. He's young and talented. As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Luofu from that crisis. It's so impressive.
It wasn't a big deal. Really.
It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission? We can discuss your suggestions for revitalizing the commission.
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
Huh? Okay, let's change our party back to my favorite team. A dot team. I'm still waiting for them to release another support for dot. We don't have that for a while now, right? Cause the pink fog guy is also not for dot. I think it's for Acheron, right? And I don't think Ling Cha is for dot either.
The
She is
Alchemy
just
Commission hasn't changed a bit.
well, her type work for dot. If she break the enemy, it's gonna inflict burn, which is nice, but
The tides
it's not
come and go.
focused on
but the
dot.
ancient
It focuses
sea
more on
remains the
healing.
same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Luofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes, I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit, in my humble opinion. The rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality.
Ah. Why the serious topic all of the sudden?
My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand, Dan Heng and Lieutenant Yenqing,
Man,
I'd
doesn't
like to
she
discuss
feel
something
cold
with
with all that legs exposed to the air?
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance
to come in and clean up all the old grime in the Alchemy Commission. Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem, but was wondering if you could provide any insights.
Well, even though I'm a
Man, she's so
Vidyadharan
cute.
like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but I do have a piece of advice, Miss Lingsha. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation within the Alchemy Commission may be quite challenging.
But where is Bailu?
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the Ambrosial Arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to prolong their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the Arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Luofu.
Aww.
And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
Ooh.
What?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even the Divine Foresight himself.
And this is what General
Alas,
Xiaoming talking
why is
about.
your
Not
face
Xiaoming,
turning pale, Yanjing?
the other one. The old man talking about because you live so long. Any mistake you make gonna resurface eventually.
Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
Lingsha, you're back! Ugh, I've been waiting ages for you.
We back with a copper fight
Girlie,
again.
Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
What a small world. You stole my sword! Give it back!
I see. Let's skip the introduction part then.
Okay, let's skip that.
Why do I keep bumping into you?
What is it, Lomcom?
Are you stalking me or something?
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming, but you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different
I wonder
story.
what is Yanxing's problem that you really see right now.
Fine! You don't have to give it back, because I'll take it back myself!
So, is this the war dance?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Dan Heng? Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious.
Get ready to separate them.
Dan Heng need to handle these two childs.
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it.
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here.
I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out.
It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring.
Are you
So then,
sure?
shall we get going?
Let's go. Are you sure they are sweet and caring?
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated,
Maybe that is what
the
teenagers are
experimental
like.
abominations have been festering here. If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins.
Lingsha, as always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work sound so noble and grand.
It's for your own good, little Yunli. While you desire to compete against each other, I don't want to see either of you getting hurt.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
So what do we have to do? Oh, really? Can I play Girlie instead? Can I shake my party? Can I at least see what you have? But include Yang Xing. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, pa, da, da, pa, pa. Eventually it's a given, right? Okay, let's do hyper carry then. Like this should work, I guess. Alright. Oh.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
Some value, I suppose.
When you retake action, she will use attack to defeat enemy first. Oh! This
Every
is
petal
really
and all will be
interesting
swept away by the
mechanic.
wind. Existence is unity.
Strike with heart!
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to a sword to actually have some skill.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
How many can you block? Blade and flight! Strike with heart!
Descend to earth!
God damn.
Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
There's more to life. Enjoying yourself? Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Watch your head.
Blade and fight! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Feeling spiffy? Let's play. Can you find the answer?
It's on me.
Time for swordplay. Strike with heart.
Some
When
value
is
I
your
suppose
chick
existence
can't do
is
follow-up
limited.
attack again, are the enemy accept the one he target or something?
No dirty tricks, alright? All in.
Lead through clouds!
Okay, we still with the lead, so that's fine.
Hedge your bets. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Did that hurt?
Strike with heart.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Spend freely. No dirty. All in.
Blade and fight! Practice is over. Swords descend!
There's more to life.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Lead through clouds!
Okay, we won.
I win, Miss Yunli!
You got lucky.
Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa? Consider yourself
That
lucky
is
I'm
uncalled
not
for,
interested
Yachi.
in your rusty sword.
You don't have to be that
'Cause I
mean.
don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself. If you think you can just take this sword from my hand, go ahead and try.
What are we talking about before? Oh, this is really high production. Alright, I like it. Why you guys love throwing weapons around? Hello, General! My fox lady.
Well fought, my young friends. However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby, if you will. I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Lawfu is never short of surprises. However,
She looks
I
so
have
nice.
a small suggestion for you.
I want
Why
her.
don't you settle this dispute fair
She's
and
so cool.
square in the war dances ring?
And
That way,
she
you can
is a
resolve
white
your
fox
differences
lady.
with a
That is a
proper
really
duel
big
and put your
plus for
grudges
me.
behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I, we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords, and she swung her sword with full strength. No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Fei Xiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady? Fei Xiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you're...
The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Luofu, too.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the great general. Known to all, and unbeknown to none.
Great General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Luofu. So I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
Aww.
Sounds much better, right?
Yeah, that's a befitting
Oh,
title
these
that
two are
sounds
so
both
nice
humble
together.
and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Fei Xiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet? Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Fei Xiao.
You lost your cool there a little bit, Yanqing.
Oh, by the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Fei Xiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as payment for the healer lady's consultation?
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of
So
divine
Balu is still
foresight
working
and say it's for mentoring those
here,
kids.
somehow.
After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
I wonder what illness she has.
Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
But... I know you're going to say but, right?
But the influx of people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jingyuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just
So
stop
children are
whining.
complaining.
At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knights on the street, what people are saying, and how those close to him behave.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in battle, so you might as well get used to it.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
Aww.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you. Actually,
that's so nice
I've
of
found
you.
some leads.
Well, life and death, Jiao Chou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of
Damn,
my
that's
days.
cool.
As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jingyuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Okay, that's nice. Hot pot again if you are Jiao.
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
Okay, this trio
You guys
is
figure it out for yourselves.
have a nice
I'm due to
chemistry.
catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome! I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Mine too.
Yeah. But to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? That aura of heroism and grace. It almost makes me want to learn Xianzhou swordplay.
Oh no, not the foreshadowing.
You think so too, right?
Oh yes, Xianzhou swordplay is really good, like really, really good. That sounds like sarcasm. Yeah, that general is totally something else.
I agree. General Fei Xiao is indeed impressive.
I was actually hoping you'd give Yanqing some praise.
Oh.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more
So
skilled
you are really in
swordmasters
the
out there,
slump. So you
seeing General
really,
Fei Xiao's
really saw
skills
through
today has made me feel a bit uneasy again.
your swordplay, I guess.
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Danheng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jingyuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He has something important to discuss.
Oh.
I bet it's about
more
how
work,
to
I
deal with
guess.
the generals from the Yaoqing and the Juming.
More Erlands, I guess.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon. I just hope Generals Fei Xiao and Huaiyan can see the truth. We don't need any more chaos on the Luofu before the war dance.
Okay. Where? There. Hello. Oh, Facial is not here. Girlie is there.
Earlier at the Palace of Astral.
Over here.
I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Hwai. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places, defeating the chief culprit Vantilia, and uncovering the conspiracies of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. If you wish to know more, please, feel free to ask us.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been summoned to the Yuchue.
Hello, Talex. Welcome to the stream.
A lot of doubts within the Alliance.
I think we almost done with this part of the story already. So we're gonna unlock Mars soon, maybe. I hope so. Anyway, how is your day?
But despite all that,
how are you today?
I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went their separate ways, despite the many criticisms within the Alliance, the Marshal still stood firm against the dissenting voices.
Oh, that's nice to hear that you're doing good.
To you.
Have you finished this story already?
With loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege.
Seeing Facial and Lingsha together is really nice to my eyes.
I still remember those battles vividly. There are fools who doubt your loyalty. They're happy to see the divine foresight fail because it gives them some kind of sick satisfaction.
I'm doing great. I'm playing video game. Of course, I am happy.
Of their own, so they feed off the failures of others. But I've seen enough failures in my time, and I want to believe that your loyalty has never wavered.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No. I am too.
I have some proof. I still debating if I want to pull for Girlie or not, because I really want to get both Facial and Lingsha when the 2.5 come, and I want both of them to have their own signature like code. So maybe I'm gonna skip the entire patch of 2.4, both Girlie and Jiaoshu.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Laofu, but the document only says, attend the war dance.
At first I will see the story of Girlie and Jiaoshu first if they are interesting for me or not, but so far Girlie's personality is not clicking with me, and Jiaoshu, he's nice, but so far nothing clicking with me yet. Oh, her mechanic, Girlie mechanic is really fun. I tried it in trial battle, and yeah, the counter thing is really nice.
The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony.
But I already have Mars 7 to build this patch, so I don't know if I have enough resource to build another character or not.
Thanks for your kindness.
Because I really
Elder
like Spender. I only buy
But is
like
it
Battle
appropriate
Pass and
to tell everyone here about the
the
Marshal's
monthly thing.
orders?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Xiao's? And whether there's any discord between us? Well, since I'm being open and honest with you, I encourage you young folk to do the same.
Oh, don't worry. I'm really happy that you're come by. Have a good day.
As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need to do is listen. General Feishao will be the one asking the questions.
I'm just here to
To be
play
honest,
the game.
I'm more concerned about the timely start of the war dance.
Good luck to you too, Talex.
Oh, by the way, I've prepared a gift for the war dance.
A gift? Oh, is this a weapon? I assume it's a dual sword for more
case
march,
right here.
maybe? This case green with a muted luster, crafted from a material neither wood nor metal. Its surface is masterfully woven with metallic threads, outlining an intricate pattern of lotus flowers.
There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance, and the main event will be the Ringmaster's Challenge. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take
Oh, is
on
this
challengers from all over the cosmos,
the play for
showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Law Fu.
for the contest?
When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony, I thought the High Elder of the Law Fu would be the Ringmaster.
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows nothing about martial arts. How can I assign her as the ringmaster?
I'm no match to you when it comes to joking.
What's this box for? Why don't you open it, General Huayan?
From the conversation before, because the healer lady, this should be referred to Ling Cha, right? And Ling Cha knows Jing Yuan, so maybe there is some beef between them. That's why the old man talking about joking.
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but in a few days, a precious sword will be delivered and stored inside.
Yep.
I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhuming's craftsmanship. It has a legendary history, full of heroic tales from foreign lands, tales that are too detailed to be summarized in just a few words. Since the delegation delivering the sword hasn't arrived yet, I'll just leave the case here for now. I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword.
Ah.
Moreover, I hear that Yen Xing is an excellent swordmaster.
You gonna protest to that, I think.
Representing the Law Fu as the Ringmaster, so it seems like a perfect gift for him.
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa. No need to beat around the bush.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yen Xing.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Nobody knows who's gonna come out on top. It could be me, could be someone else. It'll probably be me. But whatever happens, it won't be him.
Ah. It will either be dead or disaster when these two clash.
Not to be rude or anything, we've been watching their drama. I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some excitement to the ceremony, not to have you two squabble. It's not a good look for the Alliance. While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring, which could lead to hard feelings. Actually, I have an idea. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you. But if you're eyeing that prize, you'll need to work together. I want you to take on
Aww.
an apprentice who will
So
take
this
part
is
in the war
how.
dance and win
Okay.
at least one match.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, it's even more so to pass on your skills and spread the way of swordplay. I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war dance by displaying their Cloud Knight flair and prowess.
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting.
That is really convenient
Imparting
writing.
swordplay
Hello.
skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and
Okay.
the loser will learn a valuable lesson regardless of the outcome. The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
Who else?
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Oh, wait. Are you serious, General? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Ah. Just accept your face, Marsh.
Isn't this a perfect chance for you?
Oh.
I remember you mentioning that you wanted to learn some sword moves.
Yeah, I did say that.
Okay, you talk.
But this is all happening so quickly, don't you think?
Miss March is like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped. The war dance is the perfect opportunity to see what heights she can reach.
I appreciate your kind words, General YN. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should be preparing for the ceremony. Plus, I heard that each swordmaster has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that make it hard to catch people off guard during the war dance?
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll take you at least a decade of hard training before you can even start learning special moves. No need to freak out. A few Juming swordplay tricks will mean you'll be more than equipped.
Really?
Looks like March's curiosity has been piqued.
Yep. Yep.
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move? How boring would that be? Plus, what really decides a swordsman's fate isn't some special move. It's the solid fundamentals.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed. What do you say, Yanqing?
General, I haven't graduated yet. How can I be qualified to teach swordplay to others?
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ringmaster instead?
Yanqing, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insights. You've been an apprentice for years. It's about time you looked at swordplay from another perspective.
Is this what he been nervous about?
I see, General.
About how to
Then
progress?
count me in.
Now that Yanqing has agreed too, it all comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you to make the final decision, March.
Time for you to become the best swordsmaster on the Express.
At least that way, I won't have to worry about you accidentally shooting me in the butt all the time.
That happened? Well?
Hey, I've never missed my target. Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness, General YN.
Great! Starting tomorrow, Yanqing and Yunli will teach you the basics of the Cloud Knight's swordplay. Yunli and I will head out and purchase some sword practice equipment for Miss March. Think of it as a little initiation gift.
Why are you so nice to
You're
Marsh?
too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
What is he planning?
General YN's gone. Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about?
Don't worry about it, Marsh. You will be fine. You just have to be there, smile, and be cute.
How did things even get to this point.
Yeah, I brought you here because the General said he had some important matters to discuss. But how in the world did Yoon Lee and I suddenly become Miss March's swordplay mentors?
Because General Huayan wants us to stick around on the Lo Fu for some time.
Oh, I see.
But from his point of view, we're no different from all the other tourists who may leave at any time. Since the crew's actions were mentioned in the Lo Fu's operations log were given to the Alliance, he probably wants to see firsthand if we're as capable as the report claims, or if we're just some made-up excuse to save face. And he wants to see it for himself during the war dance, which is why he even dragged Yun Li into this. What began as a simple contest between two sword masters has
I forgot
now
that
evolved
Dan
into
Heng
you
is
two
smart.
collaborating
We
to
haven't
enter
seen him at
March.
all on the Pinnacle, and when we saw him, he just want to use the one in a lifetime treasure. So I thought his intelligence dropped quite a bit in my point of view.
Elder Huayan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache. My apologies. Truth be told, I invited all of you to the ceremony because I wished for you to act as my witnesses. Now, I apologize for not disclosing this information earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her questions and clear up any doubts she might have. So please, be prepared for the meeting.
Yeah, don't worry. We will be honest.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express's witness and answer any questions.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but as the Luofu Ringmaster, I won't let anyone defeat me in the war dance.
I know.
Aww.
The illustrious Merlin's claw waiting for
okay. I
me.
wonder who she
And for
gonna
so
meet.
long,
It's
too.
Yukong.
It's quite an honor. It's been a while, General Fei Xiao.
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other. Right, Yukong?
Yes. Back then, you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's Verdant Knights, and I was a pilot of the Lo Fu's Rainbow Orbit fleet. Who would have thought that upon meeting again, you'd be a general, and I'd have given up flying? Really does feel like a lifetime ago. Well, I wouldn't say I haven't seen you in 30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats. How's your health holding up?
Still stable, I suppose. Do you still remember the medic who saved me in battle?
One thing I really like about Facial is that all of her uniform cover most of the part that people gonna be thirsty about.
That healer
Like
with the odd
no
name and peculiar
armpit showing,
temperament. What was his name
no
again?
hip line
Was it
showing, and
Pichu
half of her
or
leg. I mean,
Katio?
one of her leg is covered, the other one is exposed.
Jiao Chou. He's been my retainer and personal healer, delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou.
It's quite nice to see
Over the
female
years,
character who
he's
don't
dedicated
expose
himself
most
to
of their
managing
body.
my condition. It's thanks to him that I'm still in good health today.
That means Hoyo not kinda get better at designing character, not just
Given my
exploit
background, I'm happy to have made it this
the
far.
what do you call feminism?
I'm
I don't know
relieved
the
to
word.
that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Luofu?
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of abominations, much like what happened 30 years ago. Although, the report from the Luofu explained all the details, we don't know if the Ruin Legion really invaded, or how exactly the Stellaron Hunters and the Astral Express became involved. This puzzle has many missing pieces. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an Outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method to fight against the Eons. The Lawfu Preceptor has also leveled
Loja. I
accusations
forgot
against
about
Jing
him.
Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's principles. She asserts that Jing Yuan enabled the exiled Imbibitor Lunae to re-enter the Lawfu, thereby unlocking the lunarescent depths within Scale Gorge Waterscape, which in turn disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the Ambrosial Arbor. It is for these reasons that I have come here to the Lawfu today. Well, duty calls. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned all of this to an uninvolved person, but since we once fought together, I didn't want to keep you in the dark. Perhaps pretending you didn't hear any of this would be for the best.
I understand. I'm sorry. I was out of line. I know I shouldn't be defending General Jing Yuan right now, but... well, you know how I am. The Lawfu has enjoyed centuries of
looks so
stability
soft
since
compared
the
to
end of the
Facial.
sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, much of which can be attributed to General Jing Yuan's masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
Hule? You mean that Hule? The Borisin warhead? The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the Shackling prison for over 7 centuries?
That is really old.
The nemesis of the Foxians who will never be forgiven and shall be imprisoned until the end of the cosmos.
So they are also long-lived
I can't
species.
quite remember the exact wording, but yes, the very same Hule.
Usually, only emissaries from the Xianzhou Yaoqing Skyfaring Commission visit him once every century. Why do you have to visit him now, of all times?
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. That werewolf monster is to be forever imprisoned in the dark recesses of the Shackling prison, facing unending retribution. Given the situation on the Lawfu, those on the Yaoqing are concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm afraid that the routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease their concerns.
I see. They're not sure if he's still locked up behind, in the Shackling prison or not,
That's
right?
why I was sent here, to reassure them.
It's all bad news.
Well, not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way, I found some clues about the thing you asked for.
Tell me more.
The Verdant Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the wreckage of the Whistling Flame ship. Unfortunately, there were no survivors and no cargo.
Oh, is this about... what's her name again? Ting Yun?
However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither. Yukong.
Oh.
Have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Oh, interesting. Oh, that is interesting. I like that. I like that we might meet Ron May again.
I'm still feeling sleepy.
Did I oversleep? Where did March and Donham go?
So, March to Mastery the Star is Born. Is that the last mission before the event? Yep. Okay.
There you are!
Why are you here, Yanqing?
You haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you? I woke up especially early so I can start teaching Miss March swordplay.
Hey, why are you blushing, Master Yanqing?
This is, the first time someone has called me Master. I need to, get used to it. Let me make it clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
Marley's always a good girl.
Fine. A promise is a promise. Since I promised to study hard, I'll do my best starting today.
Great! That's the spirit.
March is in your hands now, Yanqing. Don't be too easy on her.
Dan Heng, do you even have a heart? Did you lose it somewhere? By the way, where's Yunli?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Can you answer where is Girlie? Oh, we pay as much. Oh, Girlie is waiting here.
Seriously? It's the first day, and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
Master Yunli, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Oh, wait. Were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu swordplay, after which she'll emerge victorious in the war dance ring. You won't be complaining about Luofu swordplay then.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Zhu-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices. Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship
Aww.
gift from me to you. I hope you put it...
Oh, sorry, my hand slipped.
What's this? Xianzhou clothing? It's so beautiful!
Sword practice requires
That
precise
looks like a
movements.
custom made. It
This
fit
outfit
much
is tailored to fit perfectly
scheme
and
to the
allows for
T.
smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
You're awesome, Master Yunli!
See? See? How can you compete with me?
These two are so
I'll
cute.
teach March 7th the essence of Zhu-Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March,
What is this
you'll
comedy?
need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you, but I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
Thank you, Master Yanqing!
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you, Yunli?
The real competition is just getting started.
What is this?
I'm so lucky to have
Oh,
two
boy.
great masters. But why does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Poor Marsh need to deal with these two child. Oh, she's so
what do you think,
cute.
Masters? Does this outfit suit me?
Perfect. I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
Wait. We're having actual combat training for the first lesson?
Well, isn't the war dance in a week or something?
Well, I heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay.
Beat him up, Marsh.
Well, I heard you have some experience. Come on.
Okay, it's the same dialogue. Alright, we can just go
Are
straight
you
here.
ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. But please go easy on me.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss March.
So we're gonna use... Oh! Okay, so this we taught.
Please have some team.
Pay close attention, Miss March.
Shifu
Lawful
attack
sword
can
play is all
accumulate
about being
shot.
swift and agile in your movements. Strike with heart.
Yes, you.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Ignore him. Strength is everything.
Like this? 10 of you.
Well done. How many can you block? Blade and flight.
Right on time. What are you made of? Strike! Yeah! I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Now what?
Strike with heart.
Oh, I get it.
He's so cute.
True heart and focused mind. Here I come. Yes, you. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
Aww.
What are you mumbling about?
Isn't this, sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
Aww. Okay. Oh, I forgot.
Right on time.
I forgot to place her out.
Time for sword play.
And we missed. Well, fine.
Mountains fall. Practice is over. Swords descend.
How many can you block? Strike with heart.
You're playing with Girlie. I need to look at the action order.
Yeah. Melt. Awesome. All right. Check out this move.
I did not expect that.
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Lawfu swordplay.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her strength.
Yep.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled sword
Well, I
masters
like
know
dancing.
how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both
Poor
my footwork
Marsh.
and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter
Aw.
which one comes first.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
Good luck, Marsh. That begin the journey of March 7 sword training. Hey! Switch. Okay, good thing we don't have to level her up. We just need to put in some light cone. I believe I gonna give her this, maybe. Since I don't use Sealer anymore. Her Sealer Relic already been stripped to give to Jade already, so it's fine. Now, let's see, do I have enough for all of this?
You can never have enough skills. Let's train some more.
Alright. I hope I have enough.
Have enough skills. Let's train some more.
At least I want to get everything to 8. And maybe her main to full. Yeah, we're gonna put everything until we reach purple, and then we're gonna go craft. I wonder if I have enough of all of this. But I do farm for her quite a bit, so it should be at least okay. The problem is her relic. I haven't looked at the relic I got at all during the event. So I hope it works fine. Is that enough? Well, let's keep this for now. I think Fascia also use this since she's hunt. Maybe. Oh, I lack. What else? So we need quite a bit of this, right? Fire, physical fire, ice, wind. This should work. Well, the dot should be fine, right?
Oh, existence is unity.
Ill tidings manifest.
Relax. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! Watch your head!
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still. All will be swept away by the wind.
Ill fate descends.
Not bad.
All in. Relax.
I haven't heard it BGM for a long time. It's such a bomb.
Time to
though.
say bye. Boom.
Eternal.
Relax.
Alright, we got 3. Now, Marsh, where are you? Here. Yeah, I at least want to put everything to 8. That should be 5 for now. Okay, 6, right? Her all. Yeah, I believe everything to 6 for now. Okay, rope. Oh, this is a new thing. We need attack rope, right? And imaginary orb. Defense. No, not this one. Where? This one, this one. Ooh! When or where did I get that thing? Alright. Alright, let's play. Well, that's fine. That's actually fine. Where did I get that thing? I don't know, but oh, that's so nice. Okay, now imaginary. What do we have here? Lightning, wind, attack, crit damage. We have one with crit damage. But since she used the light cone of Silas, her key rate is quite high. Maybe that is fine. What am I doing? I forgot we have this thing. Ah, yeah. Okay, so we only have 4. We have, ooh, this nice. Or this. Let's try this too. No. I just want to enhance. Key rate. Okay, let's put everything else in first. She gonna use the musketeer. And let's see, do I have double crit? No, I don't have double crit. Key rate. Effect resist. Break. Oh, this one is nice. Attack. Speed. But this is such a high crit roll though, 3.2. 3.2 with break effect. Let's see the fourth stat. Alright, that's nice. Okay. Okay, either this or this. No, wrong. HP. Okay. Where is speed? I think that is one. Okay, that is also good. How about crit damage? We have crit damage with speed but affect hit rate. We don't need that. No. We don't have any good crit damage piece. Alright. Break HP. So either one of these two. I just want like one more crit. No. Nice. Alright then. Let's play. I just want you to hit one speed. Is that so hard? Oh well. Huh, who used this one before? I don't know. Well, it's already upgraded, so with this many crit rate, our main stat for robe need to be crit damage. I don't have any. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, really? I used the event for the bow drop rate event for Lilic and I don't get any crit damage. Not even crit rate. Oh well. Alright, speed. We have this one. Wow. Okay, we have that one. Well, fine. I need just to find the crit damage body piece for March. Then this one, we're gonna focus on crit damage now, I assume. Actually, let me go check how is our stat doing right now. 61. Huh. With this 8 more, 70, no, 69.8. So we just crit damage body with crit rate sub would be nice. Imaginary. Crit damage. Okay, one more. Okay, we are doomed with this. Well, fine. Well, let's remove that. We don't need that. Okay, this is as far as we have for now. One every 10 speed exceeds, so we want to reach 160. March have, yeah, increase speed by 10. I need to do some calculation and push this up. But if I pair her with Jade for now, she gonna lead 160 easily. But is that a good pairing? I'm not sure.
We did it!
Oh no, the weed gives speed, right? Yeah, it gives speed. So, it look achievable. Do we have better one for this? We have speed with crit rate. No. Yeah, I think this is the best we have. Or we can make her. The stat line look okay. 3k HP, 2.4 attack. Okay, let's just put in those placeholder. Let's borrow this from Dan Hang. And we don't have any crit damage. We don't. Can I borrow some piece from Dan Hang? Let's see. I just want to see her damage. 6, 8. This is fine for now. Okay. Yeah, that look okay. We just need to find piece to replace the chest and the orb. Alright, what should we test her with? She needs Shifu, right? So I think double DPS might be the way to go. At first I thought about put Boot Heal and Mass 7 together. But that's not gonna work well. Right? No much. Like this, maybe. What is her condition for the thingy again? Use attack or ultimate, gain 1 point. Yeah, so she should work well with Topaz, right? Since Topaz doing a lot of attack. We will see. Let's try this. Let's try this for now. We don't have any Idaron on Mars, so she's not gonna do any follow-up attack. I forgot to change my team. 7. Name Mars 7. Alright, let's try. Let's see the damage. And after this, I'm gonna end the stream. It's quite late already. Shifu.
Here you go, Master.
Let's play for a while.
Why are you so cute?
Let the valuation begin. Liquidation!
Okay, that is too sharp for Mars. So she worked well with
Hedge your bets.
follow-up attack, of course.
Watch your head.
But it's not gonna work well if we consider the fact that Topaz ultimate doesn't do damage. So maybe it might be better to use her on Evangeline or someone else. We will see.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
We need to wait until March get her enhanced normal. But right now, okay, almost 100% crit rate and 300% crit damage.
Go Nappy!
Awesome!
Alright, let's see. All the buff from Sparkle buff removed because it starts up next turn. So Sparkle is not a good match for her.
Easy, Numby. Liquidation!
Watch your head.
this time. Feeling spiffy? I could take 10 of you.
Oh yeah, we can use alt next. That should be fine, right?
Go Nuppy!
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this!
All in. Ah.
Oh, I get it!
Yeah, we don't have the buff from Sparkle. Sparkle is not a good support for Mars. Okay, this is enhanced attack after her ult. So let's see damage.
Let's play for a while.
Ching! That is good damage though. It's killed right away too, which is nice.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Yeah!
Let the valuation begin.
Liquidation!
Oh, it's not killed.
I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy?
Go Nuppy!
Okay. Okay, one more time. One last time. Sparkle not working. Robin maybe. Robin, Aventurine. This look alright.
Dangerous thoughts. Resonate all together. Ready to shine. Here you go, Master.
But the fact that she can change her element to anything in the team is quite nice. Really, really nice.
Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this!
8,000. What did I do wrong with her?
All in.
Easy, Numby.
Why is her damage so low? I don't know.
Ah.
May song bring us victory. Let the valuation begin.
Liquidation!
Awesome!
Tonight, stars echo.
No more times.
Alright, we have just the 350.
Now watch this!
Sure, I'll play along.
It's not reached 100 yet. Oh, we racked 10% of basic from Musketeer too. But well, we think about that later.
Go Nuppy!
Watch your head.
Liquidation!
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Hedge your bets.
I'm still trying to think
It's on
of
me.
what the best team for Marsh.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Oh, I didn't expect that to one-shot him.
All in. Watch your head.
Harmony and unison. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this!
Why is the damage of that ult so low? I don't understand. It's 200%?
The market
The
always
scaling is
fluctuates.
low. Yeah,
Whenever
that
you're ready.
is the problem, I guess.
Ribbon trip!
Awesome!
All this to priority over Nambi. Interesting.
Now watch this! May song bring us victory.
Easy, Numby. Liquidation!
Just 7,000 for the basic. That is disappointing.
It's on me.
Steady.
All in.
I hope for an end to strife
The
in the world.
dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Okay, let's just use this.
Let the valuation begin.
Go Numby!
Well, let's wait until I fully build March and see her potential. Especially after we got her Eidolon, right? Increase speed. And she's gonna attack more with the follow-up and gonna charge her skill faster. I heard that we only get up to E3, right? So we're gonna return this to where are you, Dan Hang? Where here? And yeah, that all. We can upgrade this now. That really eat a lot of purple. Yay! Okay, we fully upgrade her. Nice. Now I have to just wait and see what is the best for her. I might need to put her speed much higher than this. So we might have to change around the lyric a bit. Yeah, we need speed substat. We will see, we will see. For now, her performance is not as strong as I hope her to be. Oh, I thought you missed something. Yeah. Now we go back to Marsh.
Wanna go take... Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going? As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to 2 Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been honing my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yenqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag him into this, but he refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yenqing wouldn't have it. Still, I didn't let the difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills. Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all.
Yay!
Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
Day and night fly by in the Dell as the war dance fast approaches. Under the strict supervision of her 2 masters, March 7 trained tirelessly, almost developing tennis elbow. On that day after the sword training.
Well done. Let's call it a day.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the war dance.
A chance to defeat my master.
Perhaps I might have a shot at beating both masters in the ring?
Oh, get real. You've only been practicing for a short while. How could that possibly happen?
With your talent, Miss March, if you dedicate a few more decades to training, you might eventually be able to defeat Yun Li.
Decades? But I'll be an old lady by then. No.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up.
These two.
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades could improve your touch.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the swordmaster. Yenqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who
Why is
kicks
he
whose
sound
butt?
like Pom Pom when he angry?
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance. Deal?
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
There was
Oh.
talk that the leading disciples of the Law Fu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true. tomorrow is the big day of
Oh,
the
it's a war dance already.
Shouldn't
Ah.
you two be focusing on honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
You're... Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired box from the Yaoqing.
Yeah. Jiaxing.
This is Mr. Jiaoqiu, the
Jiaoqiu.
healer working for the general of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yaoqing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts.
Oh,
I'm just
monster.
here on the general's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean
Yeah, it
to
should be
interrupt
monster
your
then.
training.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about what to learn, I couldn't help but wander over. From my professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and carving knives are all just tools. Kind of like frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with.
Why is he talking in riddle again?
It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress, half the time.
If you have to explain your metaphor after the sentence, that metaphor is not good, so you should stop.
For example, golden eggplant tastes best when fried, cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. Apprentice.
I'm pretty hungry.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Aren't you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou Yaoqing is called the Ranja School, that specializes
Oh, I
in
thought
food
it's gonna
therapy.
be, we always
So it's
talk
only
in
natural
metaphor.
that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the general's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life and death.
Why does he get all serious?
Why is this guy suddenly getting all serious with kids?
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No.
This is called tumble dust, an extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Is it poison?
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process. However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects. This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Yeah, don't trust this adult.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice.
And he yaps so much. What the
The
hell?
other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Remind me again, why are we have this conversation right now?
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiao Cho. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, well. Then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet. Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yunli and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour.
Alright. So this will unlock the new area.
Let's go.
Right.
I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
It's already late though. Well, let's go there, unlock the map, and then end the stream.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiao Cho?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the war dance ceremony.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos. Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard, even in the thick of battle. Facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world. But then, I faced a really tough opponent. And just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Jiao Cho meant by
Why are we
Life
reminiscing
and
right now?
death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the General's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights? While the General could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason, but after talking with you, Mr. Zhao Chou, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward. That's why I wield my sword.
Oh, Yanqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Age doesn't really matter.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get number.
All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war dance.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yanqing is the war dance ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors.
March,
like the
why are you there?
Of you.
What happened, Mr. Zhao Chou?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams. I've been working hard too, you know.
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound
So
by
no marsh.
responsibilities and
No marsh for
duties.
him.
The tasks entrusted to me by the General won't complete themselves. By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you could take a look around.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Alright. You gonna end the stream after we end this?
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream that he didn't even ask me. Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. Alright, I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
Oh, we need to walk. Oh, that is a fast animation attack. Shing. Oh, she's so
Just shut
cute.
up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things.
You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need?
So did a spy take up the skin of the Yashing people?
I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out.
When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance.
And I assuming Zhao Shou already see through that disguise.
How's that? Who's there?
These guys are those wolf people, right? What is that name again?
Who are you guys?
Something this, right? Boris? Something?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Hey, kids. Didn't your parents ever tell
Okay,
you
that
to
is
stay away
suspicious
from
that
the
you don't know
Stargazer
about
Navalia?
Yanqing.
I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like, whoosh!
Oh, Yanqing, what are you doing?
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Planes.
Huh? Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. Big sis will take you there.
Shuha! You should have let me. Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yanqing?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go.
Come on. Can't you read the room? Something is definitely off about the three people we just met.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again. That pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
That Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yen Qing at all. That's really weird.
What? Is he famous on the Luofu or something? Not even the Cloud Knights on the Juming, who all know my glorious name, might recognize my face.
You have a point.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
This is gonna be much longer than I thought it would be. So I'm gonna end the stream here and come back later on. We'll see if this will be a
Wanna go
stream.
take some pictures? Or maybe we can go drink some
Oh, I'm just gonna play it in my free time. For now, I hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you are, and have fun with video game as always. See you next time. Bye bye.